Hey y'all, I came on early. I decided to get on. I was supposed to get out and work tonight, and I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm tired. I'm tired. I am not gonna go and work tonight. I am so tired because I'll be busy all day tomorrow. So that was just not going to mix at all. Oh Lord. Mm. Um. Hey Tyranny, how are you? I said Tyranny's so fine. Hey Tierney, I've started back on my I have a trainer. One of my hey little Miss Muffin, one of my hey Yolanda, one of my friends that I used to work at the police department with, he is training me. Now, girl, my birthday is coming up. Leo season. And I was like, I want to slim. I just want to tone up, you know. I was looking at that Sana, is that Sana Bella or whatever? And I was kind of looking at the reviews because I was like, well, even before I had my children, I did not wear like a two-piece bathing suit. I never did. But I was like, I think I would love to be able to wear one. But when I like in my ninth month with my oldest baby, I got they're not really bad, but I have stretch marks on my stomach and I got them on my, I got them tiger things on my butt too. So that happens when any woman that has ever had children, that happens. And I was looking at Sonabella because supposedly they have some type of laser thing that could take the tiger stripes off your butt and remove the stretch marks from your stomach. So I was like, dog, do I want to pay $3,000 for that and then it don't work? She says, thank you, Tamara. Let me know what you're doing for your birthday. Okay, I will. Leo season. You know what I thought about, but I would have had to prepare earlier. I had said that I wanted to do it last year, but of course, y'all know my dad passed away last year. So I was really like in a depressive state. I had a lot going on. Hey, Cypress. I had a lot going on. Like I was so unmotivated. But I had said, I was like, I would love to have like a 80s party. I wanted to have an 80s party and I just really started recuperating this year. So if I was gonna do it, I would have had to get like a party planner earlier to start that. Maybe I'll do that next year, like have like an 80s party. It's something about the 80s because I remember growing up in the 80s. And I love, even now when I love the 70s music, but I don't remember anything about the 70s because I was just a little baby, and the 70s, I was born at the end of the 70s. So I remember growing up in the 80s. And even now when I listen to like the 80s music, when it makes me want to get up and clean up and dance and all of that. I just remember it being such a good time in the 80s. I'm here for the content, the cussing, and the beautiful women. Hopefully, listen, I think I'm a black people tonight. I was supposed to get out and work tonight. And I'm like, I'm tired. I don't feel like getting out because I gotta work all day tomorrow. I would like to, I guess it would be a good thing, but people are so crazy. Like I'm kind of paranoid. Um, they're having like an event tomorrow. Um, that a lot of politicians are going to be at in the Memphis area, and they hired my company to do the video work. So I'll be out there tomorrow. And you know what's so weird? It's an event that my dad actually started. So it's gonna be weird being there, and not seeing my dad there. But I mean, I guess that's like the new norm now, right? Um, hey, Joy loves God. How is everyone doing? So I'm just gonna chill with y'all tonight because I'm supposed to be at the bonding company, and tonight I would have made a lot of money. I'm tired because y'all know people act a fool on Friday nights, but I'm tired. I'm oh, I guess I could have forwarded the phones to me, but I didn't even do that because I think I just need to recuperate. I think I just need to take a vacation. I was looking at I'm so weird. Y'all know I'm so weird. I want to go. I like looking at places like Rhode Island and Massachusetts, and but especially Rhode Island, so Maine, places like that to go, especially when it's hot. I love New York, but I mean, I wouldn't mind going to an island because, hey, I think about when we went to Jamaica the year before last. It was so therapeutic, and I just don't think that I got enough of it. I want to go stretch out on the beach and sit in front of the water and relax with my thoughts. But we are going to Pennsylvania for from our family reunion, but that's different. We're supposed to take my mother to Destin. My mom wanted to go to Destin, Florida, and that's cool. I mean, it's a beach there, but I kind of want to do something else also. I don't think I want to do something else. I want to go to an island. I want to go to Africa too. Listen. Oh my God. My one of my best friends went to Africa last year and I was so jealous because she was recording like every day that they was there. It's like the African people, just like in Jamaica. The it was so many beautiful black people. Jamaica's, I guess, it's almost like Africa, and just seeing how they love working and how hard they work, and looking at the physiques of the Rastafari men. But you know what's so sad? Um, I remember when I was in high school, our teacher, my English teacher, had us to read a book called My Brother and I. And this doctor from out of New York City she was a pharmacist. And she was living in New York City. Actually, she was from Jamaica. And she had written a book about her brother, who um, ended up contracting the H to the I to the V. And what was so interesting about it is that when he started getting sick. She said he loved women. He was very careless about how he, did things. And he was very good looking. He was a Rasta guy. And so the story goes, and this was a true story. She would because the they don't treat the A to the I to the D to the S in Jamaica. They didn't then, because of how poor the country is, and the government's attitude at that time was you're going to pass away from it anyways. They didn't have the money for the medicine. So what she did was because she was a pharmacist, her brother started getting really, really sick. He was on his deathbed. And because she saw her mother started to just kind of go down, seeing her brother sick. She started taking him medicine over to Jamaica. Finna go get me about why you want 5 wives, Cypress? That's a lot of women to deal with. One should be enough. But anyways, She said her brother started getting well again once she started taking him the medicine. Okay, going home, taking him the medicine, he started getting well. And she says that once he started getting well, when she would go home and visit, she saw that he started having different women there again and was not using protection. And she said when she had confronted him about it, he was like, "Me not have no disease or whatever." He thought that he didn't have it because he actually started getting better because she was taking him the meds. And so I think she wrote the story. It was therapeutic for her because she had to make a decision, and she decided to stop giving him the medicines because he was spreading it. When he got better, he started spreading it again, and he passed away. And I think that right. The name of the book was My Brother and I. Hmm. I remember my English teacher, my 12th grade English teacher, had us to read that book. I never forgot. But I want to go back. I don't know if the government over there treats it now, but you go to Jamaica, it's so many black people. Of course, they wouldn't treat it because they that's how they do black people. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, Ronald. So, Cypress, why do you feel like you have to have five women? And with all of these diseases and stuff out here, the H to the I to the V and AIDS and all of that, why would you want five women? That's nasty. That's right. Five women, five different personalities. Oh my God. No, it's not a joke, Cypress, because you always talk about how you always talking about how you played your women, how you would go and stay at one woman's house for a little while, and then you had to go stay at the other girl's house because one would start getting mad. Cypress, I don't know how they let you play with them like that. Why do I say that's nasty? I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Oh Lord, Tambora, Lord Jesus. I'm gonna tell you why I say that's nasty. You think about if a man is having sex with five different women, okay, that's five different coochies. He doing the same thing to all of them, so he got his face up in five different coochies. Ugh, that's just so nasty. He says that Memphis pimping. That's one of the reasons why I remember I used to always say years and years and years ago. I was like, I don't think there's a man for me in Memphis, and then it's something about the Memphis men that I do love. I guess because I grew up in Memphis, but each and every time I get with one, they prove to me that I'm right. It's not a man for me in Memphis. Even if it's clean, that's nasty. Different women have different bacteria. Hey, Diane. Diane, you need to clown with me tonight. I decided not to go to work tonight because I'm tired. I was like, it's okay for me not to if I don't feel like going to work, it's okay because I got to work all day tomorrow. I got to film for my clients tomorrow. I got to go out of town a couple days next week on the investigation for recurring clients. I'm tell you about them though. I'm sorry for chewing in y'all's ear. I don't be minding going out of town for them because These particular clients own Hilton hotels. They own a chain of Hilton hotels, and every time I go out of town to do some work for them, they put me up in a presidential suite. I don't even be wanting to come home. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. Hey, Jonathan. Are you leaving a wing feast? Girl, I love wings. I feel like anytime I cook wings, they have to be fried or grilled. I think it's disrespectful to bake wings. Like I grill thighs, so I love thighs, but they're better grilled. I'm in the streets for real. I done cut close link and Marcellus the singer. Oh, what kind of wings do I have? You talking about what kind of chicken? I normally buy either I buy all. I don't buy breast. I don't buy chicken breast. Not well. Let me just not unless I buy the like the filleted breast or whatever, and I cut them up and make them into like strips or something. I grill them and put them in a salad. What's up, boo? So I was like, I get on here with y'all tonight since I'm not going to go in and sit up at the company for a little while and talk shit with y'all for a little while. I'm drinking some coffee because y'all know I started getting sleepy. I probably should have went and forwarded the phones to me, but it's raining, so it may not be a lot of stuff to happen tonight. And that's another thing too. I think the rain makes me so sleepy and have me lazy. I love it when I get to stay in when it's raining because I love to hear the rain hit my roof. It's so therapeutic. And girl, I can sleep through the storm. It's just, I love it. I wonder if they're going to be able to have their thing tomorrow since it's raining. What state are you in, Jonathan? What state are you in? I need to go spend some time with my. I think I'm gonna go spend some time with my mother on Sunday. Yeah, before I go out of town. Yeah, every time I get ready to go out of town, I have to go. I have to go spend the night with my mom, and that's just a habit. So my mother can pray for me. Um, I'm talking about on a mission to work. Take my mother to Biloxi. I bet she would love that. I think my mother would love that. I think that's a good idea. I should take her to Biloxi. And I probably should I probably should put her on the train. Because I don't know if my mother has ever gotten on the train. I'm gonna tell you something. The first time that I got on the train, I was going to New Orleans to spend some time with my friends. And so I was gonna fly out there. And then I thought about it, I was like, I've never gotten on a train. Let me do that. And it was I got my own cart. It had my own bed in there and I loved it. And I got the opportunity, my phone was telling me like each and every city that we was going through, the train was going through, my phone would let me know which city it was in. It was so therapeutic. And then I saw where they were starting to build in little places, build houses and stuff. I was like, wow, as we was going through small towns and stuff in Mississippi. I'm telling you, I enjoyed it so much. I think the only time that I didn't enjoy it, because I got to sleep, I got to do just, I mean, it's really expensive though, because I made the mistake of not taking in the food. And I promise you, like a candy bar on the train costs $5. So um I think the only time I got bothered was when we actually was going into um Louisiana or New Orleans. And we started the train started crossing over, like the tracks looked like it was on old bridges that was really steep, and the train started rocking and there was swamps up under there. I was like, oh my God, like, oh Jesus, God, I hope this little thing don't this little bridge don't break. Like you could actually see the swamps. I knew exactly when we started getting it. We got into Louisiana. Take some potted meat and crackers. I haven't eaten potty meat since I was a little girl. My grandma and them, my mama and them used to buy it all the time. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Potty meat was good. I think about potty meat now. I think it was just Vienna sausages. It wasn't it like Vienna sausages because I don't even see potty meat in the store anymore. I don't see it. Just like I don't see pig feet. Remember the pickled pig feet? Oh my God, I used to love to eat me a pickled pig feet. They used to be so good, but I don't even think they sell them anymore. I think those PETA people I don't know. I don't know why they don't sell them. I don't. The PETA people wouldn't have anything to do with that because if they had their way, they wouldn't even sell meat in the stores. I haven't seen a pickled pig feet in the store. You go over to the pickle sections. Have y'all seen a pickled pig feet? I have not, and I used to love to eat pickled pig feet. They were so good. I didn't like them when my mama cooked them. They didn't taste like the pickled pig feet. My mom used to cook pig feet, and she still might cook pig feet. I don't know, but I know I'm not eating it. Yeah, I used to have to eat spam fried. I couldn't eat it cold. It had to be fried, a spam sandwich. Hey, DCat Daddy. A spam sandwich. Like when we used to go fishing, we stopped at those old stores like back in the backwoods that had really good. I never liked lunch meat. I cannot eat lunch meat. We got that rag bologna and vanilla wafers, and we got pickle sauce, hot sauce. I still love hot sauce. I have to have a taste for it though, because I still see it in the grocery store sometimes. I used to love liver cheese. Oh my God. I don't see liver cheese anymore. I cannot find rag bologna in the store anymore because I still will eat me some rag bologna and crackers. And I would eat pickle sauce sometimes, but I like the hot sauce because I like spicy foods. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The first time I ever saw pickled eggs was when I went to visit one of my friends in Florida, and she had a big jar. Cause see, I keep a big jar of sour pickles. I do. I got some now. I keep them. I put a peppermint in them. You know, we used to. I love doing that. Um, Take me a big pickle out and put a peppermint in it. Okay. And but my friend, she had some a big jar, just like my pickles, of pickled eggs. I said, what the hell is that? And they was just eating them. I was like, oh, pickled eggs. I said, I had never seen pickled eggs. I still don't even think they sell that in our market. But in Florida, they eat them like it's nothing. I was like, you can have it. It looked gross. Stop eating that stuff. Listen, I really don't eat pork, but I grew up eating pork. So sometimes when I guess it's a good thing, that I don't. I'm gonna tell you something. I could do without eating pork because I buy a lot. Like I buy ground chicken, I buy ground turkey, right? I don't buy pork chops. For a long time, what I was doing was I was buying turkey chops and I would grill them. I would season them really good and grill them. Well, with the turkey chops, it's only like four that comes in the pack, and they were always like $4. Then they went up to $5, still just four in the pack. And even when they went up to $6, I was like, I'll, hey, it's getting a little high, but I will buy them. Still only four in the pack, right? Now they are like $11 with four. I was like, it ain't a damn thing I could do with that. So I don't buy pork chops but I be praying, and I have not seen it. I be praying though, Lord, please don't let me see that peppered bacon that I love so much. Oh my God, that peppered bacon is pork. I have not seen it, but I did find some peppered turkey bacon at Whole Foods, and it's like $9 a pack. Cause I like pepper, but that peppered bacon, if I used to see it in Kroger, I used to try and walk past it. Y'all, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna buy it. It's pork. I'm not gonna buy it. And I keep looking back at it. I'm like, oh my God, that bacon is so good. And then I would walk past it, and I would get in line. And sometimes I would get out of line. I was like, I cannot leave that bacon. I gotta go get it. But I don't see it anymore. I don't think they sell it, and which is a good thing because I guess I be looking for it because I don't see it. He said, well, no, because I eat healthy now. I eat healthy, but I'm gonna tell you what I do though. I love doing copycat stuff now. Like I like looking at the YouTube channels and doing like copycat stuff. I've really been getting into like baking, and I think I'm gonna start doing that. Like I want to get into baking like different kinds of cakes, like a pink lemonade cake, and it's a lot of other cakes that I see. And speaking of my mother herself, hold on. Hello? Oh, nothing. What's wrong with you? You got another cold? Okay, well, I'm getting ready to come and take you to the hospital. I'm at home. Mm-mm. I'm getting ready to come and take you to the hospital. Well, your voice is getting hoarse, so I'm gonna take you to the hospital. Well, didn't your cold get too bad the last time? Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting ready to come and take you to the hospital. Hello? Oh, she hung up in my face. Every time I hear, I be want to see. My mama should be ashamed of herself. She hung up in my face because I told her I was getting ready to come and take her to the hospital. But she's hoarse. See, one time my mother got a really bad cold, and I really think she had COVID, and they didn't know it. And so it got really really bad, y'all, and it didn't look like she was gonna make it. And the doctors were coming in there, and they was talking about, and I mean, you talking about crazy. I went absolutely 100% crazy. Okay. They're coming in there, would you like for us, would you like to be revived? I said, oh, Lord have mercy. Don't get me started. Because I started thinking about that. I was mad as hell. And so, anyways, she had a cold. It had gotten so bad. They claimed that it was her lungs had gotten septic from the cold, which means the bacteria had taken over her lungs. And that was like right before, um, the C COVID outbreak. And so, I kind of believe she had it and they didn't know it. But anyway, she started getting better because I was acting a fool in that hospital, because I was like, "Can't y'all do something?" So the doctor finally said, "Well, I tell you what, we're gonna start giving her two different antibiotics at one time." And so then she started coming back around because my sister and I never left her side. Because so when I hear her getting hoarse like that, and she's blowing her nose and stuff. I said, okay, I'm getting ready to come and take you to the hospital. Because that's what I did one time before. She caught a cold a few months back. So I feel like she's starting to catch too many colds. I want to take her to the hospital, you know, before it get bad. But you see what she said. Leave me alone. You're not my mama, and hung up in my face. I'm just telling her I'm taking you to the hospital. But if I had said let's go to so you can play some pennies, I bet she would have got up blowing her nose and everything. She always said that, leave me alone. You think you my mama. Um Joy loves God. Thank you. I will tell him he lives in Memphis. I may have to pull up on him tomorrow and we go out to eat, father and son. Yes, she hung up on me when I said the hospital. Oh my God. She hung up in my face, y'all. My cousin took me to the hospital for broken, what's that, clavicle? And the hospital F me up. Never again. You have to be careful because I remember when I almost died right after my youngest baby was 3 months old. I was near death. My appendix was coming out of it. I didn't know my stomach was hurting me so bad. And I was just really blessed because when I got to the emergency room, it was a new doctor there. And he decided to just run all types of tests on me. He was like, he wasn't even supposed to be there that day. He was filling in for somebody. And he came back. He was like, I found it. And I was like, what is it? He was like, your appendix is post is coming. I didn't even know what an appendix was. He's like, you don't have to have a little small surgery. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I'll be able to go back to work because I had just gone back to work at the police department because I had just had my baby, MPD. And so he was like, wow, you don't even understand how serious this is. He was like, if you had waited one more day, you probably would be dead. But anyways, they had a quack. They called in a surgeon. It was a black guy. And they called him in and I had an emergency surgery and he sliced me down my stomach, y'all. So even when I go for my pap smear now, my doctors will always ask me, what happened to your stomach? And I would go, I had to have my appendix removed. And they go, what the hell? I mean, you suppose that there's a small incision, but he sliced me down the middle of my belly. Oh, every time I think about that, I get so mad. I broke collarbone, shoulder, ribs, and humerus bone. Hmm. um. Anyways, y'all, I didn't want nothing. I was getting on here. I was like, I'm gonna get on and because I'm not getting. I think it's because it's raining too, but then I'm tired. I need to rest, so I'm gonna chill in at home tonight. I know, but I love it when it storms, and I don't like to get out when it's storming. I like to be at home. doing exactly what I'm doing, lying on my couch. Western medicine and doctors are messed up. It's sad though, a lot of them don't know nothing. A lot of them don't know anything. I was listening to an attorney just the other day, and he was saying, "Do not get one of these." And it's so unfortunate. He was like, "Do not get one of these. If you want to win a case, do not get one of these young lawyers. They don't know anything about the law. They're just taking money. They don't know nothing." And one thing about those judges, those old judges, if you are a new attorney and you come in there and they figure out that you don't know the law, they sure gonna dog walk you. I knew more about anatomy than the ER workers. Lord have mercy. That's why I stick with like my gynecologist. I love him. I stick with him. And it's certain doctors I just stick with. She her quiet storm voice on y'all V101. That's what I'm gonna do when I get off of here. I've been listening to Cypress. I've been listening to for some reason Gerald Levert. I think he's so underrated, but I've been listening to him a whole lot. That I went back and started listening to him and his dad did an album called Father and Son. And I just went back and started listening to it, and it just made me remember how the old R&B was just the bombs, completely just off of the chain. Hmm. I'm sure it's a lot of people know more about, because the first thing when you go to a doctor, the first thing they're going to ask you is, "What's wrong with you?" Sir, I don't know. That's why I'm here. Well, maybe you could tell me because I don't know. Gerald Levert and Eddie Levert. I loved his. I'm gonna tell you something. The OJ's is one of my favorite groups. I used to listen to the OJ's all day, every day, up until recently, and I still be list. I still think about like my favorite songs that they have. One of my favorite songs that they have is so underrated. It's called "I Want You Here with Me." I love that song so much, and you got your hooks in me. Those are my two favorite ones that they got. Said I absolutely love Gerald. I don't think they give Gerald his flowers like they should. He's got a song with his dad that I listened to. It happened to come on when I was listening to it to their album on YouTube, but it just keep playing in my head. Um it's called Already Missing You. I love that song with Eddie and Gerald Levert. They got some other songs. Baby Hold On to Me. Y'all know that's a classic right there. Baby Hold On to Me. Oh, I love this song. That's a classic. The folks at the hospital wouldn't listen to me. They just effed me up worse. Lord Jesus, I sure hate that. I hate that for you. They do around my stomping grounds. Who is that? Eddie and Gerald Levert. I think they're from Ohio. I ain't gonna lie, Gerald Levert was sure handsome. He sure was handsome. Those doctors scare me. I try to stay away from them. You go see him, and he send you to every friend doctor. That's how they make their money. I know, right? Now, my primary care doctor, I think I'm getting ready to give me another one. Cause my OB my oh I said my OBGYN. Lord, I have not had an OB doctor in years. I'm not gonna even speak that up. But my gynecologist, he sent me to this really young doctor. And that's his friend, I think. And I be looking at him, I'm like, this man don't know nothing. I really I really be wanting to go to like black doctors. Although my gynecologist is white. I was going to a black gynecologist and I just got tired of his staff was piss poor. And then when you have tests done, you have to go here. Like you were saying, they send you here, they send you there. With my doctor now, when I'm having tests done, everything is in the same building in his office. Even that blood work is the laboratory. Mm-hmm. Um, Midnight Star Rogers and Zap. I was listening to Midnight Star yesterday. I was looking at their video Secret Lovers. That's a classic too. I saw that Michelle Obama's mother had passed away. Um the deal. Oh, I love Frankie Beverly and Maze. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell y'all the best album that they have is their album from 1980, Live in New Orleans. They did a live recording. They even got the video. I promise you, the band was on point. The sounds. I mean, oh, just off of the chain. I love it. It's on YouTube. Um, hey, Indiana mom. My family, the other half of my family is in Indiana. Hmm. So Cypress, you coming around the Memphis area? Who you gonna Cypress? Who are you gonna stay with when you get to Memphis? I would really love to know that. Cypress, who you gonna stay with? I know Secret Lovers. I love that song. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else that I love listening to. Y'all know I'm an old soul. I love listening to Roberta Flack and her and Donny Hathaway used to do songs together. Oh my God, those songs are hits. Still. Um, what's up, McName Ace? I love listening to I love that type of music. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell y'all a song. This man was a one-hit wonder. He got out of the business and he started playing for a church and he just died like last year. I'm getting ready to pull it up. Oh, his name was Michael Wyckoff. Yeah, Michael Wyckoff. Y'all, that song, it brings back so many memories. Like I said, it's something about the 80s music, and it's just because I grew up in the 80s. Yeah, I love Back Down Memory Lane. Here it is right here. It's probably the music industry. A lot of people got messed over in the music industry, and they just didn't recuperate. I don't think there are any live recordings of him. Hold on, let me see. Not on Soul Train or nothing. Mm. I don't know, but when I hear that particular song that he has, even though he was a one-hit wonder, I get to thinking about, oh my God, like 19, like 85, I think. That's, I mean, I love listening to. No, it was in 1982 that he actually put the song out. 1982. And the vibration of the music was so different. It's something about the tempo of it that just makes you happy. Oh, Brian. Oh, here's the song right here, y'all. If you was born in the 80s or the late 70s or the 70s or whatever, I know you remember this song. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. But the tempo of it, I'm telling you, it makes you feel so good. This is the type of music you listen to when it's raining, okay? And if you got a boo, this is the type of music you get pregnant to or try. I love that song. That song, he was a one-hit wonder, but it takes you back to the 80s. Magname said he just woke up. So you got plenty of energy. You ready to talk, huh? Tam, you ever listen to Big Mello? No, I don't know who Big Mello is. I've never heard of him. I probably heard his music and just didn't know his name. Probably. We got to catch back up from the other day, Matt. Oh, a rapper from, you know what? I think I have heard of him. Oh, did they sample that? I didn't know that. Oh, I love the SOS band too. I like that groove when it's remixed with Chicago House. That was really like the good old days. I'm serious, it was. But I think for my birthday next year, I think I want to do like a 80s party. That's what I want to do. Like a 80s party. Look at me talking about doing like a 80s party when I'm so not that sociable. Um, I just want to stop by Gino Vanilli is a childhood favorite of mine. I'm gonna have to listen to that. And John, I told Miss T I talked a grown man. Oh yeah, I love Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle. I love. Oh, Sherelle has a song that I liked as a little girl, and my mother couldn't even understand why I love that song so much. Like, girl, what you know about that? But Sherelle has a song called Everything That I Missed at Home. I love that song even as a little girl. My first cassette tape was Cool in the Gang. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The Barcades. I used to go to the gym. I used to, yeah. And Larry Dotson, the lead singer, I met him at the gym and we ended up having a conversation. And then Larry came and was a guest on my TV show on Comcast. He was very nice. He was very nice. And he did a great interview. And then when the interview aired, as the interview was airing, I get a phone call. It was like, "Hey, young lady, I just want to let you know that that's a really good interview that you did." I was like, "Wow, thank you so much." He was like, "This is James. I forget James' last name. Y'all know Jazzy Faye's dad." And so he was like, "I just wanted to commend you. I'm the other half of the Barcades." I was like, "Well, I tell you what, I'm I got to interview you also." I was like, "I just happened to meet Larry at the gym." And he was so nice. I asked him if I could interview him, and he came right over like the next day. Very humble. I played that tape over and over. You got your eyes on me. Why you got your eyes on me? The first music I remember is Earth, Wind, and Fire. My mom took us to see them in Chicago when I was 5, and my sister was 7. I remember every second of that day. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I tell you, y'all talking about music. I don't know. It brings back memories of growing up, of listening to your mother play it and all of that, your aunties and family. Just growing up. When did music start? What year was it that everything started going left? Was it like, I think the late 90s is when everything started going left. That's what I think. Oh, Mouse J. That is one of my favorites. Mouse J. I remember the first time I heard his song, I've Been a Fool for You. My best friend Vanessa, her dad, um, took us fishing. I was sitting in the back seat of his car and that song came on. I remembered that song I must have been about 9 or 10 years old. And that is one of my favorites. I think that song is so underrated. Mouse J, I've Been a Fool for You. Nikolai says he's a 78 baby. It was the late night. Yeah. Oh, Luther. I promise you, I think everybody got pregnant off of a Luther song. That's what I think. I think everybody has at least had one of their children off of a Luther Vandross song. I think I know my baby girl she was a Barry White song. Okay. She was a Barry White's baby. But my oldest daughter might have been a Luther Vandross baby. I don't know. The Isley Brothers, Tina Turner, my childhood. Oh, Shan said R. Kelly. I don't think I've ever got my groove on to R. Kelly. I don't know. I don't think so. I think because I was always an old soul, it was like the older classic music kind of, it really just put me in the mood. I'm telling you, music is really a language. Stop, Rainbow. Rainbow. Mm, the Whispers. I like the Whispers. I know a lot of people gonna say you gotta be crazy, but I don't necessarily. The Isley Brothers has like a couple of songs that I like. I like some of their newer stuff. I do love Just Came Here to Chill. I love Who's That Lady? And maybe they got another one or so. I'm telling you, Malik, yes, I'm telling you, like, it's something about that old school music that just puts you in a mood. I'm telling you, it puts you in a mood. I'm talking about as far as like the frequency of it, the vibration of it. It makes you want to go make a damn baby for real. I don't know of an R. Kelly song that has ever put me in the mood. Oh, and I'm gonna tell y'all somebody that they slept on. That I listened to his songs, the few that he put out, but he was a great producer too, and that's Willie Hutch. I love Willie Hutch's music. All love it. I choose you. Love Power. He's got some more. Oh, Al Green. I love Al Green's music. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Um, Al Green's voice is still awesome. Now, Jodeci, I like Jodeci's music. I did like their music a lot. Yeah, Hutch is the GOAT. I'm telling you, he is the GOAT. He was very underrated. Oh, I like Teddy Pendergrass too, but I'm gonna tell you, I like Teddy Pendergrass more when he was with the that group that he was with. I forget the name of that group, and I don't know why because I listened to it out the Blue Notes. He said Al Green, the killer of the preacher. I'm telling y'all, I got so starstruck one time. Y'all know on my gospel show, I play his stuff, his gospel videos, right? So one time, this was the very first time. So one time he called me and he was like, Um, he didn't tell me who he was at first. He was saying that he enjoyed the show, and he was like, "I would like to pay for a copy of that video." I was like, "Well, sir, I don't sell the videos, but I'll just give you a free copy." And he was like, "No, no, no, I want to pay for it." I was like, "No, I don't do that because I don't want to sell their music." Oh, I love LTD. I love LTD's music. Yeah, the message in the music was very different. Um, you don't hear people promoting love anymore, or love making, or being in love. None of that. Now they just promote break a nigga, bitch, break a nigga. I'm a whore. I'm selling this coochie. The richer the nigga, the wetter the coochie. All of that stuff. That's what they promote now. Okay, so you're right. They don't. Oh yeah, I love Johnny Taylor, running out of lies, and Jeffrey Osborne. Concentrate on You is one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had a crush on Barry White. I had a crush on him as he got older. Not when he had the his hair in the perm, but as he got older, I had a crush on him. Yeah, the music now is very low vibration, low vibrational. Yeah, I like Womack and Womack Love Wars. I like Womack himself. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What was his name? What was Womack? The one that could really sing. Um, Bobby Womack. Hey, Mr. Parker. My favorite song that Bobby Womack has. I like all of his songs. I love all of them, but it's something about 100 and is it 110th Street? I like that song so much. It's something about the beat that makes me feel so good. You keep talking about Barry White. I bet one of your kids by him. No, neither one of my children are by him. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I probably child. He rest in peace to Barry White. That's all I got to say. He probably could have. He probably could have. It ain't no telling what could have happened. I'm trying to concentrate on the account number and routing number. Put it in my midst. Cypress, what are you trying? What are you talking about? Um, got to do a three-way FaceTime with my 16-year-old daughter and son. Okay. Right. This music now is so low vibrational. It puts ninjas 6 feet under. That's exactly what it does. That's exactly what it does. I was a skater starting at age 2. We jammed, skated to the Gap, Zap, Cameo, Tony Tone Tone, Daz Band, Keith Sweat, Sky, Houdini, Heatwave. Yeah, the Jets. I'm telling you. I like Keith Sweat's early music. You may be young, but you're ready. Make it last forever. Songs like that I liked, but that was like the early 90s. That was like 1990 and stuff. So music was still good around that time. But it had started because they were still talking about love like in the 1990s. They don't talk about being in love and stuff anymore. It's completely they want to degrade a woman. They want a woman to break a man, treat him like a treat him like a trick. Throw him away. We just getting together to screw. And so now we see that the H to the I to the V is completely out of control because everybody feel like pay me $40 Y'all, I never thought I would live to see ladies selling their bodies for $40. Yeah, what kind of world do we live in? What kind of world do we live in where men would buy um um coochie for $40? Why would you even want to buy coochie, especially for $40? A person like that can't be trusted, period. You know, I was reading that men like 65 and up are contracting the H to the I to the V in record numbers because they're tricking off on these young girls and they're taking that stuff back home to their wives. I was talking to Demon about this earlier. I said, now, you know, you get to be 65, 70 years old. You've been married for 40 years, 50 years, and you just want to ride off into the sunset, right? Live out your old age peacefully. And you got your old ass husband getting on Viagra and going and contracting the H to the I to the V. If you're gonna be out there messing with young girls and paying them $40, why on earth would you not be using a condom? And so a lot of young girls say, like the old men, like in their like 60s and 70s, that trick off, they absolutely 100% almost refuse to use a condom. They don't believe in doing it. What kind of crazy is that? I was also a rocker chick. Love my hair, bands, warrants, Skid Row, Motley Crue, Firehouse, Slaughter, Cinderella, Mr. Big, and many others. Um, right, for exchange is not robbery. Fair exchange is not robbery. $40. If somebody will sell their coochie for $40, they'll do anything. And I'm serious. A person like that cannot be trusted with period, with nothing. Oh Lord, Tambora, don't start. Don't start nothing. It won't be nothing. Y'all want to start up with these multiple wives. I don't want a man that's gonna have multiple wives. Hold on, y'all. Mm-mm. I'm not dealing with a man. He said I'll use my hand first. Well, you know, I was saying before, because I don't believe in toys. I've never used a toy. Like so many women getting the the vibrator thing and the rose. Um and I was like, I can't do that. Now I see, I guess why a lot of women like around my age, they're doing that. Cause I mean, look at the numbers of the STDs. I'm still not gonna do it though. Oh wow, that is so awesome. She said I got a custom built 5-bedroom house on 20 acres and an engagement ring. engagement ring after college in 1993. That was such a blessing. They don't promote marriage anymore. I think so many guys are scared to get married. They just want to, they just want to have girlfriends. Not all guys, but most of them. And then once they get tired of screwing you, they want to move on to somebody else. They don't really want a commitment, a lifelong commitment. Um, my own hand. Tambora. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I think it's weird for men to be beating their meat. I guess not unless they're in jail. Is I guess that's better than messing with another man. Because I don't know if it's true. Y'all tell me if it's true about if a man does not, a man has to ejaculate or whatever, else he gets blue bells or whatever. Is it blue bells? Is that true? Oh, blue balls. Okay. Mm, I'm sorry. I said bluebells. Okay, it's blue balls. He said it's true. Also, it's not true. Oh, he's saying that it's not true. But Kevin says that it's true. Well, I had an auntie to tell me this. He said, "How many relationships have I been in? One or two?" I've been in more than two. I've been in. If you're trying to ask me how many relations, sexual relations that I've had, um, I'm almost ashamed to say it because my mama said I'm too loose. But I've had sexual relations with 7 guys. I told my mama that my mother had a fit. Don't you know my mom is in her 60s and she said that she's only had relations with 2 guys in her life. My sister, my baby sister is married. She's only had relations with two guys, one being her husband. So when I told my mother, we was just talking about this a few weeks back. And so my mama said, how many guys have you slept with? I said 7. She said, "What? I told you you was too loose." That completely embarrassed me. I asked what I asked, ma'am. I said relationships. Well, they all of them were relationships. They were relationships. I never did friends with benefits. Well, I did cheat on one of my boyfriends one time because he cheated on me first. But even the guy I was cheating with, I liked him so well. We were in a relationship. But that was like years and years and years and years and years ago. I haven't cheated since. But I should have, but I didn't. In no way you've had more than one or two boyfriends because baby girl, you have a warped view of me. Oh my God. That's so not true. What you mean? I love being my baby, my grandbaby is gonna call me Gigi. I love it too. My daughter sends me videos of her every day. I just be wanting to put my little grandbaby on a spoon and eat her up. Like, oh my God, I love her so much. And just think, like a few years back, I was like, oh God, I just wish that I could. Well, I actually thought I had met the right. I actually thought that my last situation would end in marriage, but um, I was like, I wanted to get married so I could have some more children. Um, it didn't work out like that because I always wanted to have like 6 children. I can't do it now. And I date guys like in their late 40s and 50s. No man in their late 40s or 50s want to have children. I'm telling you that right now. They're not going to want to. They're working on their grandchildren. I think my mother was looking at, she was like, you've been with 7 guys sexually. You are not married, which means you're getting closer to 10 men, and that is just unacceptable. So that's why number one, I've been celibate for 15 months, and I don't want to bring no spirit. I don't want any spirits to intertwine with my soul anymore, not unless that's going to be the person that I'm gonna be with. He said Nelly got Ashanti knocked up. Is Nelly really 55? Is he really 55? Lord have mercy. I thought he was like in his 40s. Oh wow, you're 3 years celibate. You're gonna hurt somebody. Oh my God. When you finally release, you're gonna hurt somebody. Let's analyze. You don't want men to pay for the box. You think it's weird. I don't even know if I want to read your statement. He says, let's analyze. You don't want men to pay for a box. You think it's weird for a man to beat it. You don't want a man to cheat. You have 7 businesses, so I'm sure you're tired often. Oh my God. Do you realize how unreasonable that is? Just because listen, hey, I don't think I would be too tired for my man. If you get somebody that is you're compatible with, you're growing with, I won't even have to. Right now, I'm having to do it all because it's just me. But once you get some companionship, a lot of that is supposed to be lifted. And it's not because I'm trying to make all of the money. It's just because when you grow in a business, there's a demand. You don't turn work down. I live within my means and stuff like that. So um I'm not really stressed, but I was told that you're supposed to have like 7 streams of income. I think that's so you're about right. I've been almost about to create that. But it's just me, so I have to peel back because shoot, your body gets tired. But when you get somebody, you make time for that. There's absolutely no reason for a man to be going out cheating. Absolutely. See that right there. That's one of my triggers. Oh, cheating. No. See, I don't cheat. That's just so unacceptable. That's like one of the most ultimate betrayals, especially when you're really down for a person. I just said what I said because $40 coochie is not me. Never has been. That's nasty. Yeah, I wonder why those older men don't like using condoms. Why do men in their why do men, you would think if you live to be 65, 70, 75 years old that you have a lot of wisdom at some point. Why are they messing with these young girls and not putting on any protection and taking that stuff home to their wives? He said if it costs $40, something is not right. I know some of y'all men get ready to get mad at me, but I'm getting ready to say it anyways. I think that's why some of y'all men don't like to act right and treat good women right because it's too easy for you to go out and pay $40 for some coochie and you don't feel like you're supposed to treat a good woman right. Um, Nikolai says, I want to catch some catfish and cook dinner together. I love fishing. I love to fish. I grew up fishing. And I know how to clean them and everything. Um, Applebee's 2 for $20, a matinee 2 for $20. So it's for so if they take you to Applebee's and go to a movie, that automatically means that you spending the night together. Lord Jesus Christ. I don't even think these young girls want to be winding down. I think they just want the $40 so they can go get their nails done. Maybe to go well, I guess they can go into the supply store and buy them their cheap ass weave that they get. How you gonna go and wear weave that's nappier than your real hair? Oh, Lord have mercy. I had the same coochie for 22 years, so I was good. Right. It's like a psychological thing. Why aren't men satisfied with being with one woman and not having other women for the rest of their life? Like why do they have to go test out other women? That's I don't understand it. Because what you do is when you do something like that, you definitely break a bond. You break a bond. I don't care how many times a woman says that she has forgiven you. She never really truly does get over the betrayal. Holding your hand, walking along the beach, Tamara drinking sweet bitch. That's my favorite one. Y'all kill me with that ish. It's a two-way street. What? What you talking about? Women be cheating? Are you saying that women cheat? Because I think men cheat more than women. Men cheat more than women. More women cheat back. More women cheat back. Know what I'm saying is men spend more than 40 on a date and some expect box after. That's why some just skip the foreplay and pay the 40. Oh my God. Oh my God. He said, duh. It's a lot of women that don't cheat now. It's a lot of women that don't cheat. Mac, we do not want that low dollar. And then here's another thing that's scary to me. Like they're doing some of everything now. So these men are they deal with women that are that are overly sexual or overly sexualized or whatever. And so then when they get with somebody like me, they're not gonna treat me right because I'm a no, I don't do that. I don't do that. No, you can't put your penis in my ear. Like people doing stuff like that now, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. That is absolutely disgusting what these people are allowing. And then they look at somebody like me as being boring because I say, no, I'm not going to eat. I'm not licking your booty. No, I don't want you licking my booty. No, you can't put your penis in my ear. No, I'm not having no threesomes. These people sick. I'm telling you, like these men are going crazy and falling in love with these women that's freaky, that's doing any and everything. Can't no decent woman compete with that. So I think that's why so many women are just kind of content with like I get to think about it's been 15 months. I would love to have me some good sex, but I'm not willing to I don't want to deal with the foolishness that because I do at this point. I wasn't at first, but at this point, I've kind of just fallen into my peace and no worries about nobody. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not worried about being cheated on. None of that. I'm able to work and build, and my mind is not boggled up. I don't have a man constantly trying to make me feel guilty about working all the time, about having more than him. At this point, like all of that stuff, I don't have to deal with that stuff anymore and justifying why he out there messing up and trying to blame me for it because I'm doing better than him at this point. Um, Sex is to breed and reproduce. Well, it's supposed to be, but they've kind of made sex into like a god now. So, but you want to put coochie in? Tambora, you is sick. Oh my god, I don't know nobody that want to do that. I wouldn't even want a man that asks me to put my coochie on his ear. That's disgusting. That is, oh my God, that is so nasty. Oh Lord, please don't let my mama be on here because she's sure up. Um, I haven't had sex in a year and I feel good. I'm divorced and doing me. That's good. Well, let me ask you something, Robert. So you said you haven't had sex in a year. Do you get blue bells or blue balls or whatever? He says these niggas now um trying to choke chicks and spit in them. Oh my God. Kevin Gates started. I wish a man would try to spit in my mouth. Don't you know I have to almost love a guy to kiss him because kissing is very intimate to me. Okay, especially if you're talking about some passionate kissing. I have to almost love him. Now, if we're friends and we're dating, I might give him a peck on the lip because I might do that. But if we're gonna be talking about some passionate kissing, it ain't gonna be no slobbering because that's just nasty. I don't kiss men that slob and stuff. Oh, he got to keep his damn spit in his mouth. But if we're gonna be talking about some mouth to mouth stuff without all the slobbering, okay, I gotta almost love him because I can't have anybody putting their mouth on my mouth. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself to talk about me like that, Mr. Parker. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh Lord have mercy. You should be ashamed. He says I'm a consistent prude. The sack gets heavy, so it's me and my 5 girls, and it's safe jacking. Oh Lord. Maybe I should, cause see, I have listen, and I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody that do that. But when I think of men jacking off, I have this thought in my head of a peeping tom, that peek in women windows with their wing in their hand jacking off. I don't know why. I know. I hope my mom is not on here. If she was, she probably no. She may not call me. She'll listen to everything, and then she'll call me tomorrow and say, "I was on your podcast. I just can't get over the things that I heard. I didn't even know you talk about stuff like that. Why?" That's what my mom. My mama's so dramatic. Um, yeah, I can't stand no spit. Y'all, when I was growing up in the projects, we used to have a peeping tom that would stand in the back of the apartment complexes at night, and he would be peeking through the windows, just standing back watching us put on our gowns and stuff. And then when somebody would say something, we'd go, "There go Peeping Tom." He would run and jump the fence. We never found out who Peeping Tom was, but after we think that it was several of them. It was several of them that were Peeping Toms. Now, none of them ever, nobody's house was ever broken into. In the projects, though, those guys didn't allow that type of stuff because even back then, growing up in like the 80s, even though they were thugs and they has just started the crack and stuff, they did not let people come into the projects and do anything to the children. They did not sell drugs in front of us. And if we were around playing and they was getting ready to do something, they would tell us to go into the house, or they would say, "Y'all kids go around there to the other side." They just didn't do that type of stuff in front of us. He said it's the thrill for me. That's some free. I'm telling you, like he would stand back there. We think it was several of them, and we sat, and then some of like my mom and some of the other women that live like downstairs and next door and go, "Hey, hey, hey!" He would run and jump the fence, but we think it was like several of them. We never knew because they would stand in the back. It was bushes back there, and they'll be standing back there. Yeah, most men that do stuff like that, he was probably, I think they were trying to work sometimes they be trying to work their way up to do something. I don't know though, because over there, if they did anything to any of us over there, that like the thugs over there would have beat the hell out of them. They just didn't allow that. So when people ask me about, well, how was your childhood when you was growing up in the projects? Because we moved at 12 and I was very like depressed. I didn't, because that's all I knew at that point. So we moved from there. We moved to a beautiful area. My mother moved to this area that she lives in now called Twinkletown. And DJ Paul and them were already, they was living over there. And so the school that I started going to, I was able to identify because a lot of the girls were bougie and stuff. And so I was always able to like identify with the loners and stuff that I guess that they didn't want to deal with because they didn't have a whole lot. Because I was like, dog, I just came from, the projects. So hey, we didn't have a whole lot at that point. So I never turned my nose up at anybody. I was able to identify with all of that stuff. I wasn't able to identify with the bouginess. I just could not deal with the bougie turning my nose up at people. I never could do that. Said my hand. Oh Lord. Um Tamara, I bet this was old, but I just saw something where a while back Finesse 2 times had his own brother jump. Yeah, that's old. His brother did a whole video about that. I think it was his security that jumped him. Joyce says, Ronald, or do you mean pull her hair, weave off? See now, Mr. Parker, you ready to talk about me again? I'm Mr. Parker. I don't like that rough stuff either. You're talking about pulling hair and calling. But you hear some men say that women like for them to call them B's and H's when they're doing the do in bed. That's y'all. I don't know. I don't know. It's got to. I don't know. That's got to be some type of fetish. Because who wants to hear somebody call them all kinds of B's and H's and choke them? And that's the thing that's going on now. Like somebody was saying, these people have fetishes of choking a woman out. It's almost like what I guess what they do in the snuff films or something. It's sick. Why would you want to be choking somebody? See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. I can't. I'm not. I can't deal with stuff like that. Having choking somebody to the point of them passing out while you're having intercourse. Um. Uh. uh These people sick. I don't like all that S&M stuff either, Tam. It's very unnecessary. Why you gotta, want to tie somebody up? I don't even think that that's safe. Tying somebody up. They could do anything to you. No, you're not gonna tie me up. That's what's going on. I think people watching too much porn, and it's I guess it's getting more and more sadistic. And because I never thought I would live to see the day where people were pissing all in each other's faces. And to me, that's a quick way to get hepatitis. But they peeing all over each other. That's nasty. And they doing more than that. They boo-booing on people too. These girls are letting these rich millionaires when they go over there to Dubai, they say that they get like 100, 200,000. Those men be boo booing in their mouth. They be boo booing in their mouth and stuff. And so I remember reading that, and one of the girls was like, You know, once you leave from over there, you get to come back to the United States and start your own business. I mean, and you just forget about that. Nobody knows that it happened, and you just forget about it and you come back wealthy. What is it that people won't do for money? You let somebody boo boo in your mouth? I'm gonna tell you something. Most of the guys over there in Dubai, I think that they're isn't that like an Arabic? Yeah, they don't like to be called Arabs. Um, what are they? Arabics or something? Iranians. Well, you notice how they are with their women. Now they can be mean to their women, but they like for their women to cover up. They lose value if they have sex with one man. And you trying to tell me that these black girls going over there and letting these men shit in their mouth? This is what they're doing to the black girls that be over there in Dubai. And they're saying they're doing it and no, and I come back and start businesses. That's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all, I don't know. And so the sad thing about it is some of these men hear about that and they want to go get them a girl too that does that. Man, my gal ain't into all this stuff. She boring. We done outgrew each other. I want to go get me somebody that let me boo boo in her mouth. Don't tell me it's not happening because it's happening every day. Um, yeah, they're selling out for money. It should be something that people won't do for money. No morals, nothing. I'm gonna open the lines up. If y'all want to call, y'all can call. We just kind of freestyling tonight. I'm kind of wired up. I was supposed to go get out and work, but I was like, it's raining. I'm tired. I need to rest my body. And so that's why I'm on here with y'all. Because I was getting ready and everything, had my clothes and stuff. But I'm tired. Morals are out of the window these days. That's true. They are absolutely out of the window. R. Kelly and Divide giving tutorials. Hey, everybody thought that it was weird when R. Kelly was doing it. I guess, well, not everybody. The people in the industry didn't think that it was weird because they all eat boo boo. The smell of boo boo, y'all, is stomach turning. Why would anybody want to eat boo boo? Why would anybody want to even eat a booty? It's a boo boo come through that. And it's so nasty when you talking to, sometimes you talk, I've talked to guys, just talk to them on the phone and they thought that was sexy. They sitting there talking about you won't be able to take it when I put my tongue all up your booty. It ain't nothing up there but shit. So I don't like shitty mouth men. So you out. That turns me off. I guess some women it might turn them on, but that turns me off. Because if you do it to me, you don't even know me like that. You just talking to me on the phone. I'm sure that you have a habit of doing it to other women. Okay, they said let's change the subject. That's too nasty. Okay, we want to talk about it. They are sick. They ain't right in the head. I'm telling you, that's just nasty. Sometimes I gag when entering a public restroom. From I cannot use a public restroom. I just can't do it. I'd rather pull over to the side of the road and take a chance on and open the car door up like we used to do when we was traveling out of town. Remember when we would be traveling out of town and the kids had to use the restroom? The parents would pull over to the side of the road and stand behind you and have the door open and you pee. I'd rather do that than to use a public restroom. When I'm traveling out of town, if I'm driving and I have to use the restroom, I'll stop at a hotel and go in their lobby and use the restroom. I'm not using the restroom at a gas station. At a store, I might stop at a nice restaurant and go in there. Ronald says real OGs don't eat no booty coochie, maybe no booty. They better eat coochie. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um, Robert Chapman says, "All right, Tamara, I'm off to bed. Gotta be up at 4 for work. Have a good night. Have a good chat." Thank you, Robert. Talk to you later. Um, it's rank at public restroom. You know what's so sad? Some of these restaurants now, um, their restrooms are disgusting. I just can't sit my butt on any toilet. I walk in there and I start seeing this stuff all in the toilet. I can't use it. And if I'm at a restaurant and it's nasty and I gotta use it, I'll go and get the manager and say, I gotta use the restroom. And I can't use the restroom with it looking like this. And so they have to go in there and clean it and bleach it. Y'all, guess what? I just bought into the Huntsville, Alabama market, and my show will start coming on in Huntsville, Alabama, starting in June. Not in June, in July. I'm sorry. So at one time I was coming on in Birmingham. I still come on in Muscle shows. It's the Alabama market is a good market right now. So I plan to start coming on and people think about like, do people still look at TV? Yes. A lot of people, a lot of older people still look at TV. And that's one of the only reasons why I still have my TV show. And guess what? Churches still put their church services on TV because I have churches that buy airtime from me that have their church services on TV. And I'm going to go into the Alabama market because Alabama kind of is considered like the Bible Belt and stuff too. And I'm going into buying into their markets again. And I'm pretty sure because when I was coming on in Birmingham before, I got a lot of good reviews. Um, Thank you. And so I'm gonna just go down there. I think Huntsville is becoming more innovative. I have some plans, and then I plan to move further to like um around Orange Beach. It's something like Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. I would love to have like a vacation house around that area. It's a lot of money in that city. It's a lot for children to do. Of course, I don't have my kids are grown, but I do have a grandbaby. It's a vacation. Um no, it's a retirement city. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach is Alabama. It's closer to Pensacola. It's 20 minutes from Pensacola. And they have such good seafood. Oh, I loved it. When we went on vacation down there, I was not expecting that. And we ended up staying like a couple days longer because we was enjoying being there so much. The restaurants, it's around water. So A lot of good seafood. There was a seafood place called Mike's. It's got some of the best seafood I had ever eaten. Hold on, y'all. Mm. um, I'm tired of y'all typing. I want to hear some bullshit. Let's go. So, what do y'all want to hear? I put the number up. If for y'all to call in. That's if y'all want to call in. I need to make sure my phone. I don't even see. Y'all got so many phones. It's ridiculous. Okay, somebody calling. To send a voicemail, press 2. Hey, thanks for calling Real Talk with Tamara.
What's going on, Tamara?
What's up? Who's this, Magname Ace?
Yeah, this Top Ace.
You almost 100% again, huh? You almost 100%.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm at 100%, Miss T. I took a little nap. You know what I'm saying? I got back up. I got back up. I woke up to Real Talk with Tamara. You know what I'm saying? You got all the old freaking old man in the chat with that little man in their hand. Miss T, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got these old ass men on YouTube with they goddamn dick in their hands right now. And then Ronald, he over here talking about, yeah, my hand. He constantly talking about that hand. Let the hand go. Leave the hand alone, man. We all know the hand got a mind of its own. Leave the hand alone. Tell me if he's gonna go blind. But what's going on though, Miss T? Hey, look, y'all talk about all that good music. All that good music. Y'all talking about all the good music. Yeah, man, I love all the good music. All y'all old school blues and R&B. That was that good shit. Piper, what's going on?
Mr. Parker says niggas don't eat ass. Niggas don't eat. Now niggas don't eat seafood. Too much care for me. Good night. Cypress always said he didn't eat seafood. But I eat seafood. I love seafood.
Yeah, when Teresa ain't number some dookie in there, you don't want to go over. Hey, but Miss T, when you truly love your woman and your significant other, you gonna lift them up and down now. You gonna lift them up and down. Miss T, I used to wonder what that song was talking about, Miss T. But if you been that ass over, if you been that ass over, I'm gonna lift you up and down.
Wait a minute. So
My old lady said, my old lady already gave me the pass. She said, that Miss T, you can go ahead, baby. You can send her money, you can do up and down. They too scared to call. You know I'm gonna call in, Miss T. I'm gonna talk my shit.
Hey,
So
listen.
world, Miss T.
So when they love you, they lick you up and down like that. I ain't know that.
And you been that asshole, he gonna lick you up and down. We up and down. I know what he's talking about. I've been a grown man.
Oh my God.
I know what they talking about. Up and down.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
We gonna lick you up and down. Hey, Miss T, oh my God, Mr. Park in the back. Oh my God, Mr. Park in the back.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Magnate Mace, I wasn't expecting that, but Lord have mercy.
Hey, no, Miss T, you know I'm here to make you laugh. Hey, you know that guy John that was in your chat? You know John that be in your chat. I was talking to him on the phone. He said I created chemotherapy. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah, like the Messiah make the dead walk. Yeah, all that. Yeah. I'm gonna help a nigga. I'm gonna help a nigga cancer go away.
That's a blessing. Well, that's a blessing.
Yeah, no, that is.
Oh my God.
No, Miss T, I just had to call to make you laugh. I said, Miss T, over one tonight.
Well, listen, I did not even plan to talk about. I don't even know how we got started talking about this. We've just been freestyling.
Yeah, you know it's late night. You know what I'm saying? Where the brains on the hours, them late night hours.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared to get into it. I'm scared. You don't ever know. People, listen. To each his own, but you don't ever know. You don't ever know what a person might do when you get in bed with them. Like they might be into some really weird stuff.
No, it is. No, Miss T, it is. And you got some weird women. I ain't gonna lie. You got some women that want to do it. Cause I heard a grown married woman. Man, they ain't I eat that. I said, no, you ain't gonna do me like that. You would do your husband like you ain't gonna do me like that. No, you ain't gonna eat nothing. You ain't gonna eat my bottom. Hell no. No, but I'm just saying, man, you got freaking women in me. You know what I'm saying? And we had talked about that. Like some women will turn a man out like this.
I tell you, ooh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna turn me up. And Miss T, you talking? Miss T said the women over there going over there to Dubai, little poop in their mouth.
Yeah, that's what they do. They said that those men, they claim that they pay them like 200. They go for however many weeks that they want them to. They have to have sex with whoever they want them to have sex with. If all their brothers want to poop in their mouth, they have to do that. And they was like, they get $250,000, $300,000, and they come back to the United States. They forget all about that experience and start them a business.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Them girls get, man, they get low money. They'll go make it happen. They'll go make it happen. I don't know how they do it.
But you know what? If these girls will do anything for $40, they'll do anything for $250,000.
Man, listen, I ain't playing with no shit. After I seen 1,000 Ways to Die, they say if you under your cover and you release that nasty ass gas, and you under that cover, they say your fart can kill you. I ain't know that, Miss T. They said your fart
I didn't know that
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Man, that gas seat, man, listen, man, if you let that right one go up on that cover, man, they say that motherfucker, they say your bike can kill you. I ain't playing no shit. They always told us that bacteria ain't good. Hell no. Hell no. See, let your waist be your waist. So I don't feel you on that, Miss G. You know what I'm saying? Protect your anal at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying? We can keep it original. But at the same time, yeah, I feel you on that, Mickey.
Yeah, I don't let no man mess around with no the anal. Period.
Yeah. I remember we were young kids. I remember we were young, and that young boy had women. You always, growing up, you always got that neighborhood girl, Mickey. And he gonna come to the neighborhood telling everybody, man, she shit on me. I said, man, what hole you put it in? Hell, somebody she shit on me. Ooh. I'm telling her, man, she talking about, man, and telling everybody, trying to embarrass that girl, talking about she shit on me. I said, you put it in the hole.
But you know what's so sad now? Like a lot of these, like I be working over at the bonding company sometimes. It's amazing, like how many young girls that are high school girls or hang around the high school trying to say, they're selling themselves, like they're giving blowjobs for $75. You would think that these girls would not, at 17 years old, we didn't hear anything about. I know this is a different time, but these girls are out here performing oral sex. That's something you didn't even hear about, like as a teenager. People didn't even talk about stuff like that.
Right. Cause nowadays they promoting that OnlyFans, got all that OnlyFans going to their head, and man, I don't know, man. It is a different time, but selling yourself, prostituting yourself, you know what I'm saying? The Bible, now this is what the Bible said, Miss T. The Bible said adulterous married woman is worse than a prostitute, because a prostitute get paid off her service. That's what the Bible said. I said, whoa. I was tripping, and I ain't gonna lie on that Bible. That joint say adulterous married woman is worse than a prostitute. That's what he said.
Wow.
So you can't be married out here doing adulterous stuff. You just worse than a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel, Miss T. What I was gonna say, yeah, man, people can't be out here selling themselves because you catch the wrong thing. It's too late, man. $40, man. That's crazy.
But a lot of these girls are on pills and fentanyl.
Yeah. And men, we gotta come out of our pocket. We go on a date with our lady or whatever. We gonna spend some money, but I'm against that can for sex up front, Miss T. I ain't with all that. I understand you might need some help, but I'm talking about just soon as I come in contact with you, you got your hand out talking about, $100 for some sex. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. I can go get that for free just off of mean conversation. I don't need no money. I mean, even though we all need money, but I'm just saying, it ain't that don't feel good to me. I gotta pay for something that it ain't real. If it ain't real, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't real. Like I can't just have sex with a woman for some money and I ain't got no type of feelings for her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't want to lay down with you if I ain't got no feelings for you. I ain't gonna lay down with you.
Right.
Because no matter, because that take build. When you connect with somebody, they come with, you talk to them, you get to know somebody, and then y'all go on dates or whatever y'all do have this time. Then if y'all connect, That's what makes it a beautiful thing. Not I got $100 for a piece of that ass. Hell no, that shit weird, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like we all had, as men, we all had our thoughts. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it a few times. Like, damn, okay. No matter, you might be in Vegas, but you don't live in Vegas. But men, they like, oh man, we got our money, we in Vegas. We might pay for it, but no, I'm just saying that's the thought. You know what I'm saying? Because this type of thought of mine comes from when you traveling. You going out of town, you in Vegas, you don't live there, but you want a shot of ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that really come from. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't I ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for no sale. You know what I'm saying? Because it just ain't right, man. It ain't right. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's just like this. When she get my money and do whatever she do to me, and I do whatever I do to her, she gonna go to the next man do the same thing. How many men that came before you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So man, no, you can't be sleeping. You know, sometimes sleeping with one person, you might be sleeping with the world. And that's why I understand women like, you know, it hurt when men cheat on a woman because next thing she might be thinking about, damn, what did he catch from? What did he bring me from? You know what I'm saying? And then, Miss T, what if you just had some good sex with your man, then you find out he been cheating on you? How you gonna feel? You gonna feel betrayed? You gonna feel disgusted because you don't know if he got something now. Now y'all gonna have to go get tested all over again. You know what I'm saying, Miss T?
Mm-hmm.
It's unnecessary when you cheating on your good woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to go through courses all over again and let it run its course. And, you know what I'm saying? Try to prove to her you won't do it again. And, you know what I'm saying? But I do understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a woman, a good woman, she got a man and, you know what I'm saying? She want him to do right, but he still cheating. Yeah. I do feel like you got to watch out for that because that's a part of your safety. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker bring you something, you know, too late. You know, so I don't knock women being on top of her man, meaning no matter if it's, you know what I'm saying, making sure he ain't cheating on her because she don't want to catch nothing. I think that's serious, you know what I'm saying, because you don't want to give the person that you live with or you know, that you with, you know, that y'all together, like, you don't want to bring that back home. And that's all I'm saying, Miss T. That's what made me, you know, as a man mature, you know, find out, okay, I'm healthy, I'm clean, check-ups, I'm negative, I'm clean. That right there make me hold value and like, okay, I can't mess around like that. I can't be, you know, it's a blessing to be almost 30. I ain't got no HIV. You know what I'm saying? And all this and all that. Because I know, Miss T, I know one point, like you said, if an HIV break out through the city, man, I remember I used to beg my mom, don't send me to Fraser. The whole high school got AIDS. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell my mom, I don't want to go to Fraser. I don't care what you do. I was like, don't send me to Fraser. The whole high school got AIDS. So, you know, I used to always be cautious about, you know, messing around and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
And you know, like I said, I think that it's unacceptable that people are getting older, you know, and not protecting themselves. It shouldn't be any reasons why really anybody, but especially older people, are choosing to be irresponsible.
damn. So the old men trying to get some little young man. He said he finna die anyway, Missy.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying, that they get ready to die anyways.
Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So, Minty, what you feel? How you feel about a 50-year-old man getting with a 20-year-old woman?
I don't think that they have anything in common. She's young enough to be his
No, they
daughter.
don't. I always think of manipulation. Like when I see somebody that old over a person like you try to
It's
manipulate
definitely
somebody.
manipulation. Why don't they get a woman their own age that has them?
Yeah,
You know, that's because sometimes you have to watch them because they might be, you know, slick pedos. Because there's nothing that a 20-year-old girl can do for a 50-something-year-old man.
Minty, I almost had to fight an old 69-year-old man. Had to almost damn near fight him because he got offended because he got a 19-year-old girl, and I told him, man, damn. I said, damn, OG, you don't think she's too young? Oh, nah, she grown, ain't it? Because you know what, Miss T? When them young girls put that thing on them old men, they put them old men back into their alter ego stage. No, now, you know what I'm saying? They feel like ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I told them, I said, man, you 60. I said, you down there 50 years older than that girl, man. You tripping, man. And I didn't have to get into it with them, but I always looked at it like that. I said, I had an older person. I had an older person tell me a sex offender is somebody that likes somebody real younger than them or older than them. If you 18 years old and you a male, you have no business being interested in a 70-year-old woman. That's what they said, Miss T. They said when they take you out to be a sex offender, they see if you like old, real old, or real young. I ain't know you could be 19 and they look at you as a sex offender wanting an old ass woman. But that's the reality of it. Like, you got something wrong going on. They already trying to say that ABCDEFG shit got mental illness. So a nigga that's 20 want an old woman that's in her 80s, he tricked. You know, I look at it like that too. I feel like too old and too young. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. And there's levels to it. Like, I'm about to be 30 in about a week or two. So it's levels to it. I always said, damn, as I got older, okay, when I went to 20, I said, all right. When I was 20 years old, I said, I said 19, probably, 19, 18, because I was still around that young age. But when I became 25, I said, if I talk to anybody, she got to at least be 21, 22. Then now I'm 30. I'm like, shit, she got to at least be, shit, I mean, I'm content now, but I'm like, she got to be up there with me.
Yeah, I don't date. I've always liked guys older than me. I don't date guys that younger than me. They have to be at least in their late 40s or 50s, early 50s.
Most women don't. It took me to down there become 30 for a woman to down there be like attractive. Like, I'm talking about like a woman in her 40s. Like, it do come with phases and times. Like, I learned that, you knocking on 30, mid-30s, you can try something. But, you in your 20s, they ain't really just, it took down there for you to get in your 30s. Before, the women, the grown women.
DJ Sipsaw said them young girls got worms.
They got worms. Hey, tell grandma to get their ass a bill. It's good for the worm, boy. It's good for the worm. Hey, Miss T, keep that ass out the house. Keep that ass out the house.
Well, like I said, it's unacceptable that so many older adults are contracting these viruses and these diseases in record numbers. When you would think that they would know to be responsible.
Yeah. That's true. But I mean, in the city of Memphis, you out here messing with these young girls, man. It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Shit, especially I can just imagine, like. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy like how that outbreak is like that, because it's been going on for years. When it comes to like you might hear of a high school infested with AIDS. You're like, damn, I don't want to go to that school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna talk nobody from that school. Ever since then, I ain't a girl talking about she from Fraser. I'm straight. I used to judge like that. I wasn't messing with no girls and orange. I'm just keeping it real now. I didn't have some white hair, but. Man, I wasn't to be looking in the hood for no good. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I was getting goods out the hood, but I wasn't in the hood looking for no good. I was more mitzy. I was tearing them goods in Cadova, Germantown, Bartlett, South Haven, all around. I'm tearing all the good. I'm telling, all the good home goods, man. I wasn't I ain't never want a fast good because I was raised around here and grandma. I ain't seen them calling cuz y'all fast, and it was just different times. So I always just like, man, I don't want really no real fast good because she gonna take me down through that, might give me some. I was always just skeptical about this shit, man. I don't know. I just like to be safe.
Yeah, I think everybody should practice being safe because it's definitely on the rise. STDs.
Now, you know what, Miss T, being grown, if you really like somebody and you love somebody, getting to know somebody, and y'all do connect on that level, I do believe in using protection first. But man, just go to the doctor, get a checkup together. Results come back, y'all can freak it how you want it. When that shit come back negative, man, y'all can do what y'all want to do.
I think even when it comes back negative, you should still use a condom. When it comes back negative, that just means that okay, you're negative, I'm negative. It's okay to do it, but still do it with a condom because you don't know what people do behind your back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now that's for sure. Like I believe in that. Like if you just like damn, you really don't know for sure. But I'm just saying, like even when I was young, like I done had female like you want to go get tested, girl. I'm like shit, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because they just like people be up about their safety, and I feel like checking on yourself that shouldn't be no issue. You know what I'm saying? It do be kind of you have to fit that into your skills. Like damn, let me go just check on myself, get myself a physical, check my bloodstream, give me a STD test. You know what I'm saying? Because hell, we always was told that HIV form in 10 years. Just because you ain't got it now, that don't mean you ain't got it later.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I
say
was told.
it's good about hiding now in your system.
Mm-hmm. So I understand. Like I do feel like people have to protect themselves for sure. Like, and if you know you got it, and this another thing I learned when I was a little boy. If you got that shit and you going around giving it to people, they gonna put you in jail. It's a lot. I met niggas in Memphis in prison because they were going around messing with these girls, knowing they got AIDS. See, the judge gonna get you because they know for a fact that doctor that told you got HIV. It's already in your damn medical history. It's already in your medical record. So if you going around giving everybody AIDS and you ain't telling them, oh yeah, you now seen a nigga in there for murder. See, they give you like attempted murder if you got AIDS going around giving it to people.
If it
They
yeah,
don't play that shit.
if it's habitual, if it's
Mm-hmm.
habitual, they will. Well,
Now,
Magnate Mace,
man,
I'm
all right,
about to
man.
get on off of here.
All right, Missy. All right, y'all. I wish somebody else would call in.
No,
I
I'm good.
call in because
Yeah, but I wish they would have called in too. You the only person
yeah,
that's consistent about calling in. I be
yeah,
trying to get other people to call in too. They call in
yeah.
sometimes,
They gonna call. They gonna
but
call out.
but
Just
Magnate
like Miss
Mace is consistent. He gonna talk you off of a
Yeah.
fish truck, but he
Hey, Miss T, you have. I want you to have a good night. It was a good live. I was just chiming in because I was like, let me go and get up there since I'm up. Yeah, I talk it up with Miss T. But it's always good to talk with you, Miss T. You know, coming on your show and calling in and just checking on you. It's really that you grew on me, Miss T. Hell, you been doing. You've been doing your thing before. You've been doing your thing, but I've been knowing you doing your thing when Dog Head came up. They did at the dog, and we, it's just been ever since. And I just feel like you grew on me. So sometimes I was like, let me check in with Ain't P.
well, I'm glad that you do. You one of my day ones. I appreciate that so much.
For sure, Miss P. Love. I'm taking out. I'm taking out.
Okay, talk to you later. Shout out to Magnate Mace. He's always calling in. He's always supporting the channel, and he is one of the day ones. Shout out to Magnate Mace. This is the foundation, Mac. She brought us all together. Yeah, I tell you. Anyways, you guys, listen, I feel I can hear the rain, and for some reason I just want to lay on the couch and turn on my TV and listen to the rain and look at the TV because I drank some coffee. I'm really not sleepy, but I'm just gonna lay on the couch for a little while and enjoy just being off, right? I definitely enjoy being on here with you guys tonight. We talked about when I came on tonight, I had no idea of of what I was going to talk about. I was like, listen, we just going to freestyle, and I hope, because I'm thinking about now, I get tickled because one of my friends that I used to talk to, I had not talked to him forever. So he reaches out to me on Facebook and he goes, I've been in the bushes on your show. I was like, really? I didn't know that. But shout out to him because I had not heard from him in years. But and then I also want to say this too, because now what happened between my daughter's father and I, one of them, because I got two baby daddies. Um, hey, that it happened years ago, but I didn't know he'd be in the bushes. I mean, everything I said was the truth. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. But my daughter was like, Mom, my daddy said you hurt his feelings. He made you feel that way. I was like, oh Lord, have mercy. You don't ever know who's in the bushes. So, but I will say this, okay? Hey, all of like all like if I've said anything, I have not said anything bad about anybody. I probably have talked about some of the experiences that I've had, but I never mentioned nobody's name, or I didn't, talk bad. I mean, tell them what you went through with somebody. If they did it, I mean, that's not talking bad. I mean, it happened. But um I don't be wanting to make nobody feel a certain way, but I mean, he was a cheater. I mean, that's what he was. But but I didn't try to make him feel. That's been over 20 years ago. I haven't dated that man in 20 years. But I mean, I hate that he's sensitive about it. But I'm sure he feel bad about it. But I mean, he was a cheater. But hey, if I made him feel a certain way about, not, I never said his name. Nobody knows who he is, about telling people that he was a cheater. I Hey, I hate I did that. That's what I'll say. Um, well, I don't hate I did it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. If you if you was a cheater, I don't know what to say except for I don't know what to say because I didn't talk bad about him. But anyways, his feelings was a little touched, I guess. Um, one of these days, I'm going to get my nerve together and call in. I've been watching you since day one. When Miss D, yeah, I haven't seen Miss D on here in a very long time. Normally, Miss D will pop in, but I haven't seen her on here in a very long time. Um, yeah. But I will say this in all fairness, even though I may have had some bad experiences. I'm not innocent either. Okay, none of us are perfect. Okay, but I will say the qualities. I don't even know why I feel like I need to even say this, but I guess people's feelings get so hurt, and you ain't even been with them in years, and they be in the bushes sending you messages and stuff. But well, I don't listen. I don't want to talk about it. I don't mean no harm about anything because it's none of that stuff is a part of my life. But um, hey, I haven't said anything bad other than I told the truth. And when you get on here and you tell the truth, maybe it helps other people. And see, my daughter's dad, I know how he is. He always had this thing about. He always wanted me to talk about one. Are you sorry? I'm getting flashbacks from 20 years. Are you sorry? Just say you sorry. Just say you sorry. See that stuff like that. I feel like when he say something to my daughter, and then my daughter call me, well, Mama, you didn't have to say that about my daddy. I said nobody even knows who I'm talking about. The last time you had a hacker on, she got off. Yeah, somebody's hacking my channel now, and let me tell you what they're doing. I guess they want to catch up with me. Because I think I know who it is. It's another vlogger. It's a man. And so what they've been doing tonight is I've been noticing I was going into 16,000 views. And so when they hacked me the other day, he had that hacker because I think he want to catch up with me and surpass me. That motherfucker is a crackhead and he's sick. And I'm serious. He is a pathetic, sick ass motherfucker. And he gonna end up overdosing sitting on that damn channel, bitch, fucking with me. Okay. If see the thing about it is he targets everybody. He continuously, it could be one of them bitches, okay? Because they some hating ass whores. Lord forgive me, but I get so mad. But I've been looking at my numbers. I'm like, dog, this motherfucker done had his hacker to delete at least 10 subscribers. Then one of my subscribers reached out to me on Facebook and said, Miss T, I just bought a membership. He got his motherfucking hacker. See, Van started coming back around. That's the networking engineer. So he hires Van. I guess he didn't spend all this money on crack this month. And he started hacking into people's accounts. I'll be so glad when they get that bitch. It don't make no sense. He got them. I'll be glad when they get him. That's one nigga that either he got to die or go to jail because he is pathetic. Anyways, I was talking about my daughter's dad, but I apologize. I don't know why I have to apologize. Me and that man had been together in 20 something years. So if he shouldn't come in on my vlog. He shouldn't sit in the bushes on my vlog because I had not said anything about him. Now I have two baby daddies. If I didn't say his name, if nobody knows who he is, how does he know that I was talking about him for his feelings to get hurt? Yeah, I was two subscribers from 16,000, and what they did was they immediately started deleting my subscribers because I think he wanted to catch up with me. That's what he wanted to do. Motherfucker, you gonna catch up with the grave because you sick. That's a sick bitch. I cannot file enough police reports on that motherfucker, and he got them bitches constantly writing to the FBI. One of them already in trouble for filing fake reports with the FBI, but he can't do a damn thing for her. He can't do nothing for her. It could be one of the women. One thing I do know is that I'll know who it is by next week. Because they have those hackers that know how to manipulate and hack into. They're committed federal crimes hacking into people's computers because what they are directly hacking into my computer. So they think they have a network going on where they have networking engineers. They hack into your internet. You know, you got to be sick and twisted. This is how you know you're a loser. When you have to hire a hacker to try and delete people's subscribers and membership, bitch, you's a failure. You ain't shit. You's a loser. Your family hates you. You ain't even worth living. Okay, it's so many other things that people that they could be doing that's productive, and you hire a hacker. Okay, but that's all right. I'm gonna send some words into the atmosphere. When that hacker start trying to hack into my account, they're gonna have a motherfucking heart attack and die. Some people just have to go. When they're evil, sometimes they just have to go. Okay. He said, when you had me to check out the replay. Anyways, I was gonna end this on a good note, but I'm getting mad. This nigga then had these people to delete 10 of my subscribers, and I know he doing it because I had a subscriber reach out to me on Facebook tonight and said, Miss T, I just paid for a membership and they've deleted my membership. So he gone to town, but bitch, you might not wake up tomorrow. You might not even wake up tomorrow. When you're evil like that, you put that type of shit into the atmosphere. They try to blame it on crack and the drugs. That bitch ass nigga know what he doing. Could be Countdown John, because he a sick one too. Here's another one though. Countdown John got a whole lot of stuff that's hanging over his head at this point. I don't even know why he would be steady doing something like this. If he only knew. His whole motherfucking sector done turned, basically done told the folks on him and turned on him. Because I don't know him. It takes somebody that knows you to tell on you. Anyways, I have to do a woosah. But I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. It's between Onan or Countdown John. It's those two. They all kind of use the same hackers and networking engineers. So I'm gonna file another report tonight. I'm gonna just keep filing them and keep printing off my proof and stacking up my proof. I already, I mean, I know what to do to get results. Um, and when I'm, it ain't no lie. Okay, unlike them. Can we join, or is this just a monologue tonight? You can join. I was getting ready to get off, but I got sidetracked. But what I was getting ready to say is, if I offended my child's father, somebody I had not even dealt with in 20 years, I almost, I don't know how to say it. I don't even want to say I apologize. He shouldn't be in my bushes. To accept, press 1. To send a... Hey, thanks for calling Real Talk with Tamara.
Hey, what's up, Tamara?
What's up?
What's the problem with all these guys hitting you up? You said they trying to steal the subscribers and hack and stuff. Why they do that?
Because they're sick. That's what they do. They're sick. Why else would they be hiring networking engineers? And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But why else would they be hiring? The only way to do it is to hack into the Wi-Fi, or to. I was sitting up here right now. They know how to hack into. If they have your phone number, they know how to hack into your phone. I was sitting up here looking at my other phone, just as clear as day, and the green light lit up on it. That means that somebody had accessed my camera or my speaker on an app. Yeah, I was looking at it as clean as day. Only somebody who has a who thinks that they're getting away with something, that claims that they don't know how to stop, they don't. But it's an obsession with me. And motherfucker, I done told you bitches that you're not gonna continuously violate me. Trust me, I'm doing what is necessary. I understand you have to be proactive because I have a determination. Motherfucker, you ain't welcome into my life, bitch. Where you think you can hack my shit, you motherfucking most of them pedophiles. They done killed women and everything else.
You'll be surprised. You know, you'll be surprised how many people like what they call it, pedophiles, boy love, or whatever the shit they be on. Yeah. A lot of people you thinking they locked up for dope or whatever regular normal crimes is, but it'd be all over their dick. Excuse me, but it's really that. It's more sexual crimes and people locked up over sexual activity, deviant sexual activity.
And anytime a person is insistent on violating you, as far as trying to hire people to hack into your phone and into your computer, that's a deviant. That's an obsession.
Yeah. Especially unwanted. Don't nobody want that shit.
That's violating my privacy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was listening earlier. I'm at work. I work overnight, but you be getting me through the night sometimes. So I was just listening to all your ears and noses all up there and all that, and oh boy, was going on. I just got the chance to call it, But get off of that. Remove your mind from that. You know what to do. You already got everything set up. I mean, easier said than done. But that's some sick shit. I feel you on that.
And it's been going on for a while. And then jump up, where the gang. That's how he talk. We the CIA. So one of the investigators said, "We the CIA." One of them officers, one of the investigators that was watching him said, "That motherfucker doing it. We gonna get his ass too." Cause he bragging about it, but see, he get them damn simps around him to do the dirty work.
Like you say, when people lead you down that road, they ain't got nothing for you. They can't get you up out of nothing. Shit. Then everybody gonna tell on everybody.
That's what's happening now.
Right. I mean, but then then another thing too. You know what the process is. Ain't no need, and I mean, do it how you do.
Yeah, but it makes me so mad because they've been doing it now for almost 3 years.
It's a violation. But what I'm trying to tell you is, ain't no need in tipping your hand and letting it know. Just handle your business.
Right. Well, that's true.
What's gonna happen.
That's right.
I mean, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating, and I can only imagine. But yeah, just let it happen. Ain't no warning, because warning ain't gonna do nothing.
No, but make him think he more of the CIA. The FBI can't touch us. Shit, that's who gonna touch him.
Well, shit, they getting down or getting confidence some kind of way, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Until they don't. But man, yeah, damn, it was something I had I was thinking about. This was a while back. And before you kind of get upset with this right here, but then there was some other shit you was going on. I might have to call back.
Yeah, it pissed me off to sit and look at one of my other phones and the light is green on it, which means somebody had accessed my camera or one of my speaker. That means they directly hacking the phone.
Mm-hmm. And that you was that iPhone or Android?
It's an iPhone.
I don't know. I guess it's something about all of them.
Well, what they do is a lot of what I do know is a lot of Iranians own these cricket stores. These phone stores, right? So they know how to hack. They know how to hack them. They know everything about them. So what they do is they online advertising that they can hack phones. So what they do is go on Facebook, on Fiverr, they get them on YouTube. The last hacker they had, that Zolohid motherfucker, that we got his email address and stuff. Okay, that's one that they use to hack the YouTube accounts. Those are the ones that they use. And my thing is, why though? Why are they? What's the need in hacking people? Why?
Look at what I can do. The same shit. Look what I can do. It makes no sense. I mean, you ain't scaring nobody. You ain't. I don't know. It's hard to even speak on because I don't understand it. But yeah, that's whack.
It's a sickness. But I tell you what I am gonna do, because this nigga got to be stopped. This one of these men have killed a woman. Okay, choked her out, killed her. And you get to thinking about it takes about 4 minutes for a woman to die when you're choking her out. So you trying to tell me that the niggas that have had women that they had altercations with have choked them out and killed them, got that out of control, and now they sitting up on YouTube making a damn ass out of other women, sending them out to do the very ultimate. People like that are crazy. That's why they can't stop hacking my stuff, because they out of control anyways. They sick.
And you talking about the other cat, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's crazy because at the beginning, when all of y'all kind of came on, I was kind of checking that channel out for a minute, but it's not I'm old. I'm an old cat. You understand? So yeah, that's too whatever nowadays is. And I was just I was checking your channel out, and then I kept hearing you saying stuff, and I never put it together. But when you kind of said the names a couple of times, I'm like, oh shit,
But it's several men. It's several men on here that has histories of violating women. So that's why they don't have an issue with doing what they do now. You're talking about men that have thinks that their stuff has been expunged as it relates to uh, assaults on
How do
women.
you get that expunged?
Well, some of
That's
them, some right. Hey, it have it's definitely a violation. They think that it has.
Damn, it's hard to get the drugs expunged. How you get that expunged?
Well, they know some people that know how to do it. I guess they think they work but it's never expunged with the police department.
Right. Oh, you talking about like like from getting something off your credit report.
Right, to be able to get a job.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well, I mean, hey, I guess yeah.
Yeah, officer came into my chat one day. An officer came into my chat one day when I was talking about it, and I was talking about the privacy laws, and he said in my chat, no, what they're doing is equivalent to breaking and entering.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's your personal devices, your personal only meant for you. And if somebody violates that, hell yeah, it's like breaking and entering. It's like climbing through a fucking window. And it's like, what's the purpose?
But it's gonna be a domino effect because it's quite a few of them, and once hey, but you don't let but you're right. It's some things in motion, and it'll work out. But it just makes me mad when I looked at my phone and saw that green light on. That just changed my mood. That pissed me off.
Hell yeah, because I was telling in a wreck and some shit about some other stuff. And then that shit came up. I'm sorry you got to go through that, but handle your business. Handle your business. It'll all work out.
It always do. I feel like that it's been going on this long anyways because it's been more than one person, and when it happens, it won't be not one of them left. One thing for sure, they're gonna all be turning on each other real soon.
Right. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's how that works out. Normally. I always do. Damn, something else. I'm gonna have to hit you another time, Tamara, because there was some other stuff I wanted to get on. I can't even think right now. That shit got me fucked up. Right there. That's a violation like a motherfucker. Yeah, it is. But you take it easy, handle your business, wrap that shit up, let it do its process. And that's crazy, like you said, if they already got that shit on the record and already got it going on, that shit should have been handled by now.
Well,
they must want something to actually happen
well, it's quite a bit of stuff going on, and you'd be surprised with the type of stuff that these folks on here is involved in. And I've always said it, and I stand firm on it. When they get through, the bus on YouTube is going to be way bigger than what happened on Craigslist.
What? Bigger than happened on Craigslist.
And when they bust these folks on YouTube, it's going to be way bigger than what happened on Craigslist. I mean, on Backpage. I'm sorry, on Backpage. I'm sorry.
Oh, Backpage. Yeah, look. Hey, what the fuck? Oh damn! They put the Backpage down with the $40.
And what they're doing on here is a lot worse. Trust me when I tell you.
Oh, you mean what you call that? Human trafficking and all that?
They're doing a whole lot of stuff on here.
Like what?
Like everything, scams,
Really?
trafficking,
Okay.
setting folks up, credit card schemes, hacking into folks'
Right.
accounts. They got people that work for banks. That's I mean, that's why I can't understand how these folks, these women, put themselves in. I don't know how they do it. Hospitals,
The
getting
thrill,
folks medical records,
it's the
all
thrill
types of
of it.
stuff.
The thrill of it all until that shit, you know, crash down in their face.
Going into they got people work at the DMV, going getting driver's licenses and IDs and other folks' names, all of that stuff from I'm
All
listen,
that, yeah.
hey, it's bigger than what you know. So it's not as easy as
Right.
just getting one damn fool, especially when they all connected to the same hackers and stuff.
Right. Damn. Well, you know what you're talking about, so you know people don't know when good enough is, you know, leave good enough alone.
Now they get in too deep. They feel like it. Hey, they feel like I don't know why everything every beginning has an ending. But you know, hey, they let uh, investigations that can be perpetual,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you're determined
Yeah.
to take it all the way down.
They determined they got the wrong one or the right one. Yeah. Well, you know, good luck to you and your endeavors. I mean, sorry you got to go through that shit. That is foul, though. Regardless of what, whatever the fuck they got on their mind. You know.
I don't know. I think this stuff had well, not think this stuff been going on. It was going on before I came back to YouTube. These people already had some type of something going on. So I guess the
Mm-hmm.
thing about it is the reasons that they just go and they mess with different people's subscribers because they have to try to hack the subscribers also, so that they have a hacker that hacks the subscribers to get their information so that they can go get IDs and stuff in these folks' names and go get cars. They got something going on. It's quite a bit of shit going on. They think they got connects everywhere, like with the Hispanics with the cars and all of that. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
it's bigger than just one thing from my understanding. But hey,
And so, just speaking on that, that means, you know, the police and all that already know about it.
yeah, they know about it.
And what they and they're not giving no update. They don't have no progress. You know.
Well, when it's an investigation, all you could, when the stuff is reported, I listen. You have to, if you think about it,
I mean,
this
I guess what I'm
no
what I'm asking is
think about
when is
this.
enough enough?
Think about this. If somebody if stuff was going on before I even got on here and I know about it, these folks get mad at each other, and I mean they tell on each other. So how do you think that the authorities would be able to know what was going on? What people are even doing? It's got to be the people that have been the closest to them to tell on them.
Right. The actual detail. Yeah, they're not gonna have those kind of details without somebody involved in it revealing it. Yeah.
That has been involved in it and got mad.
Right. Yeah, that's how I go too. Yeah. Because they dogging their own people that's working with them instead of just, you know. Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
These
And then
folks that
dealing with
these
some
people get in,
personal
or they get
information
in.
like that.
These folks get into trouble themselves, and they get into little trouble of their own, and they start giving up other the bigger person when they get
Right.
caught up.
Yeah, to try to get out of their mess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it go. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Now, I was just say, what's the fucking purpose? What's the purpose of all that?
I don't know.
That's what I don't get. What's the purpose? Like, what's the end game? I mean, just fucking with
Well,
somebody,
the
fucking
end
with
game is
somebody,
for
fucking.
the end game for them is jail. But I can't understand, like, if you're gonna be doing that, why not just get out and get a job? If you know you got kids and stuff, you know you got some people depending on you. Why not get out and get a job? Because surely they know that this wasn't gonna be able to go on forever. You got people consistently complaining, folks turning on you, getting mad, turning on you, reaching out to people that you messed over, telling them what happened, how it happened, who it was, who they. Mm-hmm. But everything always happened the way that it should, though.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Well, I guess it's gonna be a matter of time. I just hate that. It's crazy how, and it. All right. So the only way I can imagine something going on this long is if they are affiliated. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't go on and operate this long. I don't care if it's dope or any other crime or whatever. You can't go on this long without being affiliated. How about that?
When you say affiliate, who you talk about?
I, I fucking affiliated. Like the person that's doing these offenses, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they have the information, the authorities have the information, right? You can't operate this long without being affiliated.
Are you talking about without work? You talking about without working with the authority?
Correct. In some capacity. Whether you assigned, what you call that shit, you know how they pay you? They pay you like basically on payroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't go on this long. I don't care what you do in life. You can't go on this long doing crime without being affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
So if you selling dope, you can't be out on the block. How you like 30, 40, 50 years old, even if you got arrested or locked up, but you right back out. You can't operate this long unless you're affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how hard you portray, how, gangster, street, whatever. You cannot operate this long unless you're affiliated. So there's that point, you know.
Yeah.
Because anybody regular, normal person would have got the head chopped off by now.
I don't know. It depends on how big it depends on how big the investigation is.
I just want to gather everything. A
It's,
slow grab, a wide net.
especially when it's quite a few when it's like a gang of people involved.
Right. Mm-mm. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna get off of here, Tamara. Take it easy. Stay safe. All that shit.
Okay, I will. Thanks for calling.
All right now.
All right, bye-bye.
Later.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna go on and get off. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for getting on with me tonight. I be trying not to lose it, but I'm so sick of them. I don't know what to do. Okay. But I want you guys to be, everything is a process though. Everything is a process. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.